My dear learners, once again, I'm back with the part of the science that we are looking at, and this time, last time we were looking at digestion of food in the mouth. This time, I want us to look at digestion of food in the gullet, or food in the gullet. What happens to the food in our gullet? Now, before we look at food in the gullet, we shall go through the work that I left with you. And the first question was, where does mechanical digestion take place in the alimentary canal? And that is the mouth. 2, name the enzyme found in the mouth. Which enzyme is present in the mouth? That is salivary amylase, or we can call it ptyalin. P-T-Y-A-L-I-N. Okay? And they ask the question, how useful are the following during digestion? How useful are the following during digestion? 1, the tongue. I gave you 2 answers. I said the tongue rolls food into a bolus. It rolls food into a bolus. 3, the other one, I said the tongue pushes the food to the gullet. And the next one is the teeth. The teeth break down large food particles into smaller ones. Their work is to break down large food particles, like you put a very big sweet potato in the mouth. Do you swallow the way it is? No, you can't swallow the way it is, but the teeth are the ones that break, that digest it into small particles that can be swallowed. And C, the question was all about saliva. How is saliva useful? And we discussed and said it softens food. Saliva softens the food. For example, I said I gave an example of putting dry bread in the mouth. What makes it soft? It is the saliva. 2, saliva moistens food. 3, saliva lubricates the mouth. It makes the mouth slippery so that food can pass through with ease. Then, another question was saying, identify the digestive juice found in the mouth. And that digestive juice is none other than saliva. S-A-L-I-V-A, saliva. So we are saying that the use of the teeth is to break down large food particles into smaller ones. 2, we looked at the saliva and we said saliva softens the food. 2, it lubricates the mouth. And 3, saliva moistens food and many other things. And then we said it lubricates the mouth. That lubricating the mouth, that it makes the mouth slippery for the food to do what? To pass through the gullet easily, or for easy swallowing. And 4, we said identify the digestive juice found in the mouth, and that is saliva. That one you can't fail it. Then mention the function of the following teeth in the digestion of food. 1, canine teeth. Canine teeth tear flesh. Their work is to tear flesh. And the incisor teeth are for cutting or biting food. Cutting or biting food. Now, today's lesson we want to look at food in the gullet. What happens to food in the gullet? Food is pushed from the mouth to the gullet by the process of swallowing. So when food is moving from the mouth to the gullet, we call that process as swallowing. And 3, food in the gullet moves in the wave-like process called peristalsis. Therefore, food moves in the gullet when it is moving down to the stomach by the process of peristalsis. And therefore, peristalsis is the wave-like movement of food along the alimentary canal. So food passes through our alimentary canals through the process called peristalsis. Now, another thing you need to know, during swallowing, there's a part called the epiglottis. This epiglottis is found, between the gullet and the windpipe. The windpipe helps to take the air into the lungs. Therefore, this epiglottis closes the trachea to prevent food from entering the lungs. It closes the trachea to prevent food from entering the lungs. Now, when you are eating food or when you are chewing food and you are swallowing, mostly when you are eating food hurriedly, some food can escape and enter the gullet, and when it enters there, it blocks the air from entering the gullet. Therefore, when it blocks the air, it will cause what we call choking. And by the way, it can lead to death. It can lead to death if not handled well. Therefore, we are not supposed to, you don't talk when you are eating, because when you talk when you are eating, it means you are allowing air to enter the lungs as well as food entering the gullet. Therefore, the two masters can't match. Okay? Therefore, you eat, finish, and talk. Because when you talk, the gullet will open as well as the what? The windpipe or the trachea. So it will lead to choking. You know what to do. Don't eat as well as talking, because you will make this epiglottis fail to do its work and it will lead to choking. And therefore, you'll just do these three numbers, and when I come back, we shall go through again. The first number is what is peristalsis. Number 2, how is the epiglottis useful in the process of swallowing? 3, how is the mucus found in the gullet useful? 4, state one danger of talking while swallowing food. With that, I just want to thank you for learning with me.